guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I hope everyone is doing good. Today I have for you a floral cross wreath. It's so simple to make and doesn't take much time, so I hope you like it. When I was trying to make this wreath today, our electricity went off 3 or 4 times. So it was just kind of one of those things where it took me basically all afternoon to make this wreath because of our electricity being off. It made us realize how spoiled we really are and how much we enjoy having electricity, especially air conditioner and lights and being able to cook and stuff like that. So very thankful electricity is back on. For this wreath, I just picked up flowers from different places. The larger flowers came from Dollar General, then some of the smaller ones from Dollar Tree. The cross frame is from Dollar Tree. When I'm picking out flowers in a store, I usually just place them in my hand and I'll walk around and add more to my little bouquet in my hand until I get it like I like. So just when you're in the store, just kind of place them together and see what works well together and what doesn't. Now you'll want to choose a variety of sizes. So I have some larger flowers, then I have some that are more like taller and thinner. So just a variety of types, and if you have some extra leaves left over from other DIYs, now's a good time to pull them out because we're going to be covering the frame of the cross wreath with ribbon first and then some leaves and then our flowers, and then I'll go back in and fill in with some more leaves at the end. So I just usually save my leaves because they come in handy on DIYs like this one. And you can see my lights just went off right then. Most of the flowers at Dollar General are around $3 or bigger bunches are $5, but they're really pretty. So I've been real happy with the selection that Dollar General has been carrying. And then I just took the flowers and cut them off the stem. Now notice the daisies and then some of the other picks that are like taller, I left them whole because I wasn't sure, if I needed them cut or not, so don't cut too many right at first, leave some whole. And then here I'm just taking this green 1.5 inch width ribbon from Sam's Club and just going to wrap my cross frame. So just be very careful when you hot glue your ribbon onto your frame. You might want to put on your hot glue finger guards for this part. So I'm just adding some hot glue, going to place the ribbon in it, let it dry for just a little bit, and then I'm just going to wrap the cross wreath. When you're wrapping the cross wreath, you don't have to do it perfect because we're going to be covering it with leaves and flowers, but I just took my ribbon and I just tried to get it as nice and tight as I could and then just overlap just a little bit. That way you get the frame covered and it's just easier to hot glue your flowers on and your leaves on when you have your wreath wrapped with ribbon. So this is the way it looks when you get your cross wrapped with ribbon. Next, I have cut my flowers off of the picks. So now I'm going to cut my leaves off. So I have a lot of leaves saved from other DIYs, plus these flowers from Dollar General have lots of pretty leaves on them. So I am just cutting my leaves off of those stems and then I am going to be hot gluing some leaves on. I love how I have different sizes and shapes and colors of leaves to add to this wreath. So kind of when you're picking your flowers out, kind of look at the leaves too, because you want some longer, some shorter, just different shapes. So just remember, choose a variety of flowers that work well together. Next, I'm just adding some hot glue to the back of the leaves, then going to place them on the ribbon. Just hold them for a little bit until it has time to dry just a little bit. And so I just went all the way around. I did like the left and the right side with the same type of leaf, and the top and the bottom, but you don't have to. You can do it any way that you would like. I'm just giving you some ideas. I covered the cross with the leaves. Now, I didn't do a thick coverage with leaves, but I just covered it with leaves, and then I added my flowers, and then I went back in and filled in where I could see the ribbon with leaves at the end. So you don't have to put your leaves thick when you're starting out. Now for my favorite part, we're going to be adding the flowers. So I'm just adding some hot glue to the wreath, then some hot glue to the back of the flower, pressing it on the wreath, going to hold it for just a little bit until the glue has time to dry just a little bit, and I am using Gorilla Glue hot glue. There's no right way or wrong way to add your flowers. Just cover your cross wreath however you would like. had planned on adding a bow to the center of the cross wreath, but this time I decided to go with the flower, so I just placed a flower in the center, but if you want to do a bow would look beautiful. You can use whatever kinds of flowers that you like. You can make this for spring, for summer, for fall, for a special occasion like a wedding. This would be beautiful. Now I'm going back in with some Dollar Tree daisies, just some smaller flowers, kind of filling in, and then I'm also going to go back in with some leaves and fill in where I can see the green ribbon. And then last, I'm going to use some of the white flowers, I don't know what they're called, that are kind of wispy, and fill in on the left and the right side, and just wherever I want to add a little more movement to the cross wreath. So just remember, when you're cutting your flowers off the stem, don't cut all of your floral picks up short. Leave some whole so that you can go back in the end and add some longer pieces to maybe the left and right side, maybe the top and the bottom. So guys, you'll have to let me know what you think. This is the first time that I have ever made a floral cross wreath, and I really think it's pretty. I did take it outside to film the end of the video, but then I brought it back inside and I hung it up in my living room. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Thank you.